Hey there, Sherinata here, and it is time for me to teach you like the most phenomenal tea ever for a detox. If you have a cold, if you have a flu, whatever you feel that's coming on, and it costs you like barely anything to make. So my name is Sherinata, and I am a transformational life coach, healer, teacher, and I love to call myself a positive change activist for humanity, because we need to change this world for generations, starting with right now, so I can teach you what I know, so you can teach this to your children and to your families. So we can change the world together, because it all starts from within. If you have somebody in your family or yourself who has a little cough, you can feel the phlegm coming on, some virus, whatever. As soon as you feel it, you need to run to the store. You need to get yourself some specific ingredients. You need lemon. If you can get organic ingredients, always get organic. Do the best that you can do. You need ginger, organic ginger root, turmeric. It kind of looks weird. It can look like a carrot, but it's not. Now, if you don't have the fresh ingredients or you can't get to the store, then I highly suggest you just take what you can in a pinch. You're going to also need cayenne pepper. The best cayenne pepper you can find. You can get it in a little shaker bottle. It doesn't matter, however you need it, that you have it. But cayenne pepper, it's great. You can also get, which I've used, I got at the farmer's market, and this is awesome. It's a turmeric, a dehydrated turmeric, which you can get almost anything dehydrated, and they use it for tea. But I love it because when you cut the turmeric open, it gets very orangey, and it will stain your fingers for a day or so, And I also carry, for in a pinch, organic turmeric as well, that's in a powder form. And so if I need this tea in a pinch without all the fresh ingredients, then I will just make something really quick, but you always have to have a fresh lemon. So anyway, we're gonna get started. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do, now I'm gonna make a big pot. I'm gonna get like a spaghetti sized pot like this. How many quart? It's a 6-quart pot. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut up your lemon, and you're gonna make sure you wash it. You're gonna make sure you wash everything and scrub it really good. I usually use soap and water, and just a little bit of clean soap, and that's what I do. So what we're gonna do is just cut up your lemon. I usually cut the ends off just because I do. I don't know why. It's like just a habit. And then I'm gonna cut it like this, lengthwise, cut it again, and lengthwise again. Then I just kind of cut it like this in half. And then I'm gonna go ahead, just put it in my pot like that. That's it. And you're gonna cut it, and you're gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna do it with all 4 of these lemons in this video that I'm creating. And here we go. And keep the seeds in there, because it doesn't really matter if you keep, with the seeds, because we're going to strain everything. We're going to strain it all. And then this is cleaned already. So I'm just going to chop this up like this. And I like to get a decent sized ginger. If you're going to make a smaller pot of tea, I would only use like 2 lemons and like a smaller half of the ginger root. And, and then sometimes the smaller portions that you cut it into, I think it's better. So I usually like to chop it up really good. And I give this to my husband, I give this to my daughter, I give this to everybody. I've taught it, given it to my mom. Oh my gosh, how it helped her so much with her shoulder. She dislocated her shoulder, and she had so much inflammation. One doctor wanted to give her surgery, and she started taking this, and she couldn't believe how it had made her shoulder feel so much better. So there you go, that was it. Okay, you don't need to have it. Nothing has to be perfect when you're making this. Okay, and so then you can do the same thing with this. Just cut it into pieces. Here you go. A few more. And I'm going to make some of this. I'm going to drink it because I have a little bit of a little froggy throat coming up. And then my daughter, she's got a little bit of a throat too, because tis the season, right? So this is what happens during this time of year. And the thing is that I'm going to bring a whole big thing of it to my friend, because she's not feeling well. So now all I'm gonna do, you see what's going on here? This is it, right? Now all I'm gonna do is take my water and fill it up, fill her up. Alrighty, and then the one thing I didn't show you was I just put in a ton of cayenne, like a lot of cayenne. There. And if some people add honey to it, but I don't use the honey because I don't want the sugar. But honey is good because then you get the sweet and the spicy. But this is gonna help create you to be more alkaline, your pH. It's going to help with your blood. It's going to help with everything in your body, your inflammation, and everything that you need. So this is just like the Master Cleanse. The Master Cleanse does the same thing for you too. And when you have a Master Cleanse, it's usually just lemon, cayenne pepper, and molasses or honey. So I'm gonna put this on the pot. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for at least a minimum of 20 to 30 minutes. And sometimes I'll just let it sit on the pot for like half the day and just let it sit there with the, just so it sits and just makes the whole thing. But if you need to make it in a quick pinch, you can just bring it to a boil and then simmer for 20 minutes, and that's it. Okay, so I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so here's the tea. It's been steeping for, I don't know, I had it going for quite a while, but this is what it looks like when it's done. I just let it boil for a while, and I let it sit for a while. But you know what? You can just do it in 15, 20 minutes, let it steep, drink it, and be done with it. So, but I added a little extra water to it also, and then what you do is you just drain it. So now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it through a little drainer. And I usually do it in the sink, and I usually have somebody else holding it for me. That way it doesn't make a big mess, but I don't have anybody right now. And this is what happens. So then all this goodness and awesomeness comes out into here, into my beautiful glass container. It's always good to put it into glass because glass is the best way to protect and keep it good. And then I press it down. And here we go. Voila! Miss Piggy and Sherinata is in the family, and her friends have amazing tea. So this is what we do to keep healthy in our house. What do you do to keep healthy in your house? What's your tonic? What's your favorite? Let me know, and go ahead and post below, and enjoy the tea. I'll go ahead and post the directions. Have a great day. Here's to your health. Remember, it's small baby steps or big ones. All that matters is that the first step counts. So make it a great one. Have a great day. Oh, go ahead and share this video because this is really good for everybody, all your friends and family. Keep them healthy.